get to Magic Kingdom?
We're gonna find out.
Today we are starting at Disney's Contemporary Resort, and we are going to see how long it takes for us to get to Magic Kingdom and what is the best way to get to Magic Kingdom. And to help us with our race today, we have brought along our AllEars.net project manager, Hannah. Hannah, are you so excited?
I am so excited, and I'm really interested to see which way is better.
I think I know. Do you think that you know?
I don't know. It's a toss-up for me.
It's for science, so here we go. Today, I'm going to be taking the monorail.
I'm going to be walking.
And we are going to let you know which is the fastest and best way to get to Magic Kingdom the next time that you're visiting the Contemporary. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
I don't know. Team Monorail forever.
I am Team Path. I think that, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like there's no better form of transportation than your feet.
We'll see what Disney has to say about that. Okay. Are you ready?
I am very much ready. I am.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. See you later.
All right, we are heading off.
Loving the mural.
And we are headed to the Path. So the Contemporary is the closest resort to Magic Kingdom, which makes it a pretty easy walk. The Contemporary is also one of 2 resorts that was open when Disney World was open. So there's a lot of history here.
Okay, so I'm headed up the escalator. I've got my timer going. One thing that I do like about the Contemporary and getting to start here is that this is the main resort for the monorail. One really positive thing about taking the monorail too from one of your resorts is that you get to go through security here at the resort and not at Ticket and Transportation Center, which is where everyone else has to go through security when they're going to Magic Kingdom. So this can be a major time saver as far as security goes, and I can really enjoy that. It's also a really historic mode of transportation. This was an opening day attraction. Of course, Contemporary was one of the opening day resorts in 1971, so this is one of the oldest things still around in Disney from the opening day.
All right, so if you are at the Contemporary and you want to take the walking path to Magic Kingdom, you just head to the lobby. This is the lobby. It's actually not that huge concourse upstairs. You have to go downstairs to this area. You'll head out these doors here, and you will see the buses, and you're just gonna kind of follow along there. I'll show you where we're headed. All right, you can see the bus stop here outside of the Contemporary, and if you come all the way around to this side, you'll follow the path I'm on, and then right up here, the sign says Walkway to Magic Kingdom. It's saying that it took us about 4 minutes to get from where we started down to here. So I'm gonna hit a lap and see how long it takes us on the walkway.
So like I touched on earlier, the Contemporary is one of the resorts that you can get on the monorail, but it's not the only one. You can also get to the monorail from the Grand Floridian and from Disney's Polynesian Resort, which is really, really nice. If you're staying at those resorts, you can just hop on and head straight to Magic Kingdom, but you cannot fully rely on the monorail to be your only mode of transportation, because it can only get you to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So if you're trying to go to Hollywood Studios, or if you're trying to go to Animal Kingdom, this is not going to be your answer, but Disney has lots of ways to get around. So while I'm waiting, I also do get to look at this beautiful Mary Blair mural. It is of course not the big one that is on the other side of the wall, but I just love getting to see these glimpses of Disney Imagineering. I love Mary Blair, and I really love the Contemporary. They recently just did a big renovation to make it Incredibles themed, which if you have not seen, Quincy did a full review on, so you should go check out her full Contemporary resort review. And one thing to know that Quincy kind of gets into is that this is definitely one of Disney's more expensive resorts. So most people, like me, like to just come and say hi and check it out and see all of what it offers without actually staying here. So I'm gonna head down and hop on the monorail.
I am really enjoying my walk. It's peaceful. I know that it's gonna be crowded, a little bit hectic in the park, so I'm enjoying the solace. And I'm also thinking about Emma and all those stops she has to sit through going back around the loop. We have hit our first obstacle. We are at a crosswalk and there are a lot of vehicles, and this might give Emma the upper hand. I am not sure. Man, we might be cutting it close. She could be there already.
Okay, I'm here, I'm sat, I'm on monorail yellow, which hello to Quincy, her favorite color, yellow. And it only took me 4.5 minutes while I was waiting to get on the monorail itself. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I don't know, I mean, I do have to go all the way around the monorail loop, so Hannah might beat me, but I will not give up hope yet. One thing that I actually really love about riding on the monorail is getting to see Seven Seas Lagoon right here in the back. I always wonder what is going on the abandoned river country water park island back there. I don't even know if that's the official name, but Disney history, you know? It was a freshwater water park, and it just did not go the way that they had hoped, so interesting. So my first stop is going to be at the Transportation and Ticket Center, which is where if you're coming to Magic Kingdom in your car, you come here and you park, and then you hop on a monorail, or you can hop on the ferry to get into Magic Kingdom, or if you're heading to Epcot, you can also get to Epcot from here. Now, I'm looking at the watch. I'm not feeling good, especially knowing that they just keep going, and I do have to make several stops.
Okay, we are coming up on security, and I'm not going to film there, but I will let you know that this walkway has its own security lane, and it pretty much doesn't really have a line ever. So if you are looking to kind of circumvent some of those more crowded places, this might also be a really good option for you. Okay guys, we are already at the bus drop-off. All these buses are coming from the resorts, picking people up, dropping them off. I am feeling pretty good. I've done a little looky-loo and I am not seeing her. I think we might have won. I'm gonna go ahead and stop my timer. We are looking at almost 15 minutes on the dot.
So we are finally leaving Ticket and Transportation, and we are headed next to the Polynesian, which, if you have not been to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, it is a really lovely resort. All right, so we are now leaving Disney's Polynesian Resort, and we're gonna head over to the Grand Floridian. I still think that Hannah, she might have a leg up on me. I know that she probably does. Okay, we are leaving Grand Floridian. It is our last stop. I am 18 minutes in. I will be really surprised if I don't win. Maybe. I don't know if I sounded confident. Let's see how this goes. I have finally made it. I went the entire lap. I am headed into Magic Kingdom. Thank you, Yellow Monorail. I don't know that you helped me win a race, but you at least got me here. And then there is the lovely Contemporary in the distance where we started this great journey together. It took me 16 and a half minutes just on the loop, not a full time. I'm now at 21 minutes since Hannah and I split up. Let's see if I can find these cats anywhere and maybe find a pair of sunglasses too. I already see them off in the distance, so obviously I don't think I was successful, but maybe they just got here.
Okay, she's a ways away, but she is off the monorail.
I actually went around twice. I already rode Space Mountain. So,
okay, so you've already like been in the park.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So I am Team Monorail. I figured while we're here, there is always an opportunity for science.
That's so true.
What are we gonna do today? Some cinnamon roll science in Magic Kingdom.
I like that idea.
I very much like that idea. I'm going to Gaston's Tavern. Where am I going? You're gonna go to the Main Street Bakery.
Okay, so we're gonna start at the same spot and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna press our timers. Okay, you ready? Okay, good luck.
So I definitely have further to walk, but what a view. But Gaston's definitely, in my opinion, has the better cinnamon roll. So one thing about Gaston's, which I will probably tell you again when we get there, but Gaston's is obviously not an opening day restaurant. Gaston's is part of the new Fantasyland extension, which just happened in like 2012, 2013, fairly recently. And it is all around the Beauty and the Beast theme. And of course, on one of our favorite villains, Gaston had to open a tavern.
Okay, so after just a quick 3 minutes, we have made it to the bakery. Now this place is a little bit controversial. It used to be just a Disney bakery, but now it is operated by Starbucks. But we can still get that classic Mickey cinnamon roll. We're gonna head inside, check out the line situation.
So I am on the bridge in between the lovely castle and Tomorrowland. So one of the reasons that I decided we needed to do cinnamon roll science is because when you first get to Magic Kingdom, there aren't necessarily a ton of breakfast options that aren't sit down. And sometimes you just need an amazing cinnamon roll. Hannah is going to be picking up the Mickey Mouse cinnamon roll. I'm picking up Gaston's. They are distinctly different in the best of ways. Finally made it into New Fantasyland. And part of New Fantasyland's experiences and attractions are they have Eric's Market, Eric's Village Market. They have Under the Sea, The Journey of the Little Mermaid, which is one of my favorite rides. And then of course, here we are, Gaston's Tavern, which Gaston's Tavern is not the only place to eat in New Fantasyland. You can also get reservations at Be Our Guest, which we have definitely done videos on. We love Be Our Guest sometimes, and then sometimes it's not our favorite. But head over to those videos to check it out. Today, we're going to talk about Gaston's.
Feeling a little less optimistic than I was earlier. I knew Emma had a lot longer to walk, so I assumed that it would be quicker here, but considering this is on Main Street and is really popular, and where she's going is a little bit further away and might not be as populated, she might actually get a leg up in terms of wait time in line. I am timing the wait separately from the walk. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. The coveted 50th anniversary studded Starbucks cup. So coveted. Only 2 per guest. Something that some people don't really like about this place is that it is a Starbucks, so you're gonna get your normal Starbucks fare. But they do have some items that are unique, mostly what we came here for, the Mickey cinnamon roll. And if you want something a little bit more savory, they have a chicken tender sandwich. The Mickey cinnamon roll is an item they have all the time, but this one is unique. It has a 50th chocolate medallion and iridescent icing on top, just for the 50th anniversary.
Gaston and the lovely LeFou. Gaston's Tavern does not have a ton of offerings, but what they do have is very good. One of my favorite drinks in Magic Kingdom is actually the LeFou's Brew, and this is the only place that you can get that. They also have Goofy Dome cakes, ham, provolone, and Swiss sandwiches, and of course, the cinnamon roll. So it only took me 8 minutes to get back here for our lovely warm cinnamon roll, and in hindsight, that was quicker than Hannah's walk from the Contemporary. So not a bad trek at all. Okay, here it is, my delicious cinnamon roll. Can you see how large that is? How nice. And I did get an extra side of icing because you can do that here. And why would you not if you can? Okay, I have my cinnamon roll. I am taking a different path back to see if maybe that would have been a little bit quicker. We're gonna find out based on crowds. But I just wanted to emphasize, can you see how large this cinnamon roll is? Oh my gosh. They're playing hide and seek. I won't interrupt them, but that's magic, baby. So I know I definitely got the short end of the stick when it comes to getting to walk the most, at least in Magic. Hannah already had to walk, so I'm glad to save her feet a little bit, but I do get to walk through the castle, which I always think is so special, especially to see this beautiful artwork of Cinderella's story. I love it through here. I will use any excuse to walk through the castle and to see Main Street at the end. It's just so nice. So it is still pretty early, so it took me 19 minutes to go down to Gaston's, grab a cinnamon roll, and get back to the front of Main Street. And since it is early, there were still some seats left in front of the plaza, so of course I had to snatch one with a gorgeous view of the castle.
We got it! We got what we came for! It is huge! It is warm. Look at that. I love some glitter. I love some sparkle. This is doing it for me. I think it was worth the wait. We've got the cinnamon roll. I've got a little treat for Emma. We're gonna pop a squat right here. Look at it. She found a cute little spot for us to sit. I got you a surprise. I know it's your favorite. It's perfect for a hot day.
I mean, I have been roasting out here.
Oh my gosh, I'm very thankful that you got some shade for us.
So I can't believe, that she got me this, but I am curious, did you grab napkins and forks? Because I did not. Okay, I'm about to do a chaotic moment. Hannah is reviewing, I'm gonna review at the same time because I love the chaos. So, we'll see. I will let you know. There we go. I have had mine now for a hot minute, waiting on our lovely friends to get with us. And it's still really warm. It's heavy on the cinnamon, it's a cinnamon roll, but I can really appreciate that. The extra icing I personally love. You guys know I love anything sweet. It makes it extra sweet. If you don't like extra sweetness, don't get the extra icing. But it's a quintessential perfect cinnamon roll. Very fluffy, very light, very moist, not dry at all. And what more can you ask for when you first get to Magic Kingdom?
Okay, I'm going to taste test the cinnamon roll that I got, the Mickey cinnamon roll from the bakery owned and operated by Starbucks on Main Street. So let's see. It's a little stiff. Really trying to get in there, get a good bite. Not the softest, more of a firm cinnamon roll, and more on the bread side as opposed to a pastry side. If you're looking for a more dessert type cinnamon roll, this isn't the one for you. If you just want a little treat, nothing too sugary, if you're not big on sugar, you'd probably like this one. If you're looking for something that is a true pastry, something that is soft, sweet, might be the other one. I haven't tried it yet. We'll have to see what Emma thinks. I've heard the Gaston cinnamon roll is better. We'll see. I will let you know.
Okay, I'm swamping.
All right. I can understand the hype. Okay, Emma, I think we know where these things are going, but what are your findings?
Yeah, I never had a doubt who's gonna win this one. Absolutely, for science. It has been proven. This is my hypothesis that's been confirmed. Gaston takes the cake, absolutely wins. You can't touch it. We are back at the Contemporary. It is now a little bit later in the day. We're gonna try it again.
There are less crowds. We're not at park hopping times. We're gonna see if you wait a little bit, maybe the results change. She's gonna stick with the monorail. I'm gonna take the trusty old walking trail.
We're gonna see what happens now that it's not the morning crowd. So here we go. Timers at the ready.
Got mine.
Ready?
Yep.
Set.
Yep.
Go.
Good luck.
Au revoir.
Look how cute this little bear is. I don't know why I just noticed this. There's a little hidden Mickey there, but this bear is what caught my eye. It's giving like Brother Bear vibes. The monorail, you're gonna have a lot of people on there. As you can see, this walk, apart from a few vehicles, pretty unpopulated.
We're back over Chef Mickey's. It smells amazing. If you have not been to Chef Mickey's, maybe not the best food on property, but one of my favorite experiences. Super, super fun.
Getting close back to Magic Kingdom, there is another walking trail you can take from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. It's just a little bit longer than this one, but because of that, there are going to be even less people on there. So if you're just feeling like you're not having a people-y day, that could also be another option for you. Okay, I can say for sure that I definitely beat Emma this time again. And as you can see, the entrance lines, way less busy than earlier. All right, you can see our time. Again, just at around 50 minutes. Nothing too crazy.
All right, so I finally made it off of the monorail. This time I'm at 26 minutes so far. I'm sure they have been sitting and waiting on me, but again, I wanted to win, so I'm just gonna fib and say that I went around twice, because that's how that works.
How was it?
Well, my third ride through, you know, I've just been around so many times, just waiting on you guys to walk.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me see your phone. What is the truth? Well, it only took us about 15 minutes to get over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too, actually.
Let's see.
27.
Ooh.
But that means that you had to spend approximately 12 minutes in the sun.
Yes.
and I got 12 extra minutes in the AC, so
Who's the real winner?
if you like this video, go make sure to like and subscribe.
And you can look at our other video where the AllEars team races from the Polynesian Village and Resort to Magic Kingdom.
Bye! Oh my gosh, did we harmonize?